Imagine an AI with the brainpower of a PhD, working faster, smarter, and without limit. These super agents aren't coming soon. They're already here, reshaping the future, and it's straight up AI dope.
Okay, so get this. You know how everyone keeps saying AI is going to like change everything?
Yeah.
Well,
It really is.
it's really happening and faster than I think a lot of people realize.
Yeah, it's moving really fast. And to really like wrap your head around it, we got to break down a couple of things that are happening right now.
Yeah, okay, so what's got everyone like buzzing right now?
Well, first of all, OpenAI, the folks behind ChatGPT, they just released this thing called an economic blueprint. And it's basically like their master plan for AI.
So they're not just building tools, they're like planning out the future.
Right. They're saying AI could completely change the American economy.
Okay, so how? Like, what are they actually saying?
We're talking about like a whole reindustrialization of the U.S., but like led by AI.
Reindustrialization. I thought robots were going to like take all the jobs.
Right. Well, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people think. But OpenAI is saying that AI will actually create more jobs than it displaces.
Okay, I'm listening.
So new industries will pop up. Existing ones will totally change. And all of that needs like human creativity, right?
So it's not really robots versus humans?
No.
It's like working together.
Yeah, it's humans and AI working together.
Okay.
And here's the crazy part. They're saying there's something like $175 billion
Wow.
in investment money just like sitting there ready to go into AI projects.
Okay, so it's not just talk. They're actually putting money behind this.
Oh, yeah. They're serious.
Wow.
OpenAI is basically saying, America, this is our chance to like lead the world in the age of AI or get left behind.
Okay. Strong words.
Yeah, and that's just the first thing. There's another development that's even more mind-blowing.
Okay, now you've got to tell me what this one is.
All right. The word on the street is AI super agents.
Super agents. That sounds like something out of a movie.
Quick ask. Almost 95% of you watch our videos but still aren't subscribed. Please click subscribe. It really helps us grow. And if you're not loving our content, you can always change your mind. Thanks, and back to it. Imagine like a system, an AI system that can work like at the level of a PhD, but even faster.
Really?
And maybe even better.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about like writing some code or an email. This is about tackling big, complicated problems that would normally take like a whole team of people to figure out.
Okay, so you're saying AI that can think like, I don't know, like a rocket scientist or something.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Wow.
Like think about it, these AI super agents, they could design like whole software systems, do crazy financial analysis, they could plan these huge events.
That's insane.
Right.
But is this like real or is this just hype?
Oh, it's always good to be skeptical.
Yeah.
But a lot of experts, they're saying that things are moving way faster than anyone thought.
So this could really happen.
Yeah, it could.
Wow.
It really could, and pretty soon.
Okay, so we're talking AI that can maybe outperform humans in some pretty complicated stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exciting, but it's also kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
what happens to us if machines can do everything better than us?
I know, that's a question a lot of people are asking. I think it's less about AI replacing us and more about figuring out how to use it to our advantage.
Hey, want our free AI dope top AI tools that we use? Chat below. It's our live Google Sheets packed with over 100 killer tools, video, music, photos, AI voices, productivity, script writing, YouTube hacks, captions, the works, always growing, live Google Sheet, always free, AI, dope top AI tools that we use. Download and chat below. Back to the show.
So not being scared of being replaced, but more like, how can we use this to make ourselves better, more powerful, or whatever?
Yeah, exactly.
But how do we even start to think about that? Like, this feels so futuristic to me
I know.
and overwhelming, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, but I think the most important thing right now is to start getting what's called AI literacy.
AI literacy. Okay, does that mean I have to go back to school?
No.
Like get another degree or something?
No, not at all. It
Oh,
just
what?
means like understanding the basics, like how does AI work, what can it do, what can it do,
Okay.
and just like how it's going to impact our lives.
Okay, so kind of like we all had to learn about the internet back in the day, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Like it went from this weird thing to like something everyone uses.
Yeah, it's kind of like the AI is on that same path. Pretty soon, using AI is going to be like as normal as using Google or sending an email.
Okay, that makes sense, but how do we keep up? Like AI changes so fast.
Yeah.
It feels like there's something new every week.
It is. It is moving fast, but you don't have to be an expert to start following some AI news.
Okay.
Maybe like a newsletter or listen to some podcasts.
Like this one.
Exactly, like this one.
Oh,
Just,
yeah.
get like the bite-sized pieces.
Okay, so stay curious, learn a little every week.
Yep.
What else can we do to like prepare ourselves for this AI future?
Well, I would say focused on something called transferable skills.
Transferable skills, what are those?
So these are skills that are like useful in pretty much any job, no matter what the technology is doing.
Okay, give me an example.
Like critical thinking, problem solving, communication, creativity, being adaptable, all that stuff.
Okay, so not just technical skills, but more like the human stuff.
Exactly. Those are the skills that are really hard for AI to replicate.
Okay, interesting.
And here's another thing. Don't forget about the human connection, because as AI gets better at the routine stuff,
Yeah.
things like empathy and emotional intelligence and building relationships, that's going to be even more valuable, especially at work.
Okay, so focus on what makes us human.
Exactly.
But let's be real. A lot of people are worried about AI taking their jobs.
Yeah.
Like, how do we deal with that?
That's a real concern. And the truth is, some jobs are going to change.
Yeah.
But instead of being afraid,
Right.
we should focus on how to adapt.
So be proactive.
Exactly.
Take control. All right? I like that.
Yeah.
So what, like assess our current jobs, see how AI might change things.
Yeah, like think about the tasks you do.
Mm-hmm.
Could AI do some of them?
Yeah.
And if so, would that free you up to do something more creative or strategic?
Okay, so maybe we can use AI to like level up our careers.
Right, exactly.
Instead of it being a threat.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to try new things, new industries, new jobs.
Yeah.
The job market is going to look so different in a few years. People who can adapt, they're the ones who are going to succeed.
I like this. It's not about robots taking over.
No.
It's about being smart and working with them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be humans and AI working together.
All right, so we talked about staying informed, building skills, being flexible. What about the money side of this? Like, can we actually make money from AI?
Yeah, for sure. Like one way is to look at investing.
Investing?
Yeah, in companies that are using AI, or developing new AI tech.
Okay, so we can actually profit from this whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just about keeping our jobs. It's
Right.
like maybe we can make some money off this revolution.
Exactly. AI is going to keep growing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential there.
But there's so much happening with AI. Like, where do we even start?
That's a good question. Start by figuring out what part of AI interests you.
Okay.
Like, is it machine learning, natural language processing, robotics, maybe healthcare? I don't know.
Yeah, so just pick something and dive in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like exploring a new city. You don't have to see everything at once.
Yeah, exactly.
Just need a good map.
A good map and a sense of adventure.
I like that. Okay, so pick an area, learn about it, and then what?
Well, as you learn more, you'll start to see how all the different parts of AI are connected.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Experiment.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Like, try out different AI tools,
Yeah.
even if it's just for fun.
Okay.
See what they can do, how they work, how they might be helpful to you.
So get some hands-on experience.
Exactly.
Don't just read about it.
Right. The more you use AI, the more comfortable you'll become.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and who knows, you might even discover some new talents or interests you never knew you had.
I like that. Okay, so stay informed, build skills, adapt to the changes, and maybe even look at investing.
Yeah.
Wow, it sounds like AI is going to be part of everything.
It really is. It's a huge change, and it's happening fast.
Right.
But the good news is we can control how it affects us.
So it's not about being passive and just letting it happen.
No, we have to participate and shape how this all goes down.
Okay, powerful stuff. So what are some things people can do right now?
Right now. Okay, a few things.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Okay, first, make a commitment to learn something new about AI every week,
Okay,
even if it's just for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, I can do that.
Yeah, anyone can do that.
Right.
What else? Okay, second, pick one skill you want to work on.
Like one of those transferable skills.
Yep. And start taking steps to get better at it.
Take a course, read a book, find a mentor, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And finally,
Good.
don't be afraid to play around with different AI tools.
Okay.
There's tons of free stuff online. Experiment and see what you can do. Have some fun with it.
Okay, so embrace the unknown.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Experiment and have fun.
Exactly. AI is full of possibilities. If we're proactive, we can make sure it benefits everyone.
So we talked about all the like practical stuff, how to adapt to AI, the skills we need, even how to maybe make some money from it.
Right.
But there's like a whole other side to this.
Yeah.
The big, like, existential questions, you know?
The stuff that keeps you up at night.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what happens when AI gets so smart that it's smarter than us? Are we talking like Terminator situation here?
Well, that's the question, right? That's what everyone wants to know. It's been in so many movies and books.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to feel like less like science fiction and more like a real possibility.
I mean, really, what happens if we create machines that are smarter than we are? Do we lose control? Do they just, like, decide we're not needed anymore?
I mean, those are totally valid questions, and the idea of AI being smarter than humans, it's called artificial general intelligence, or AGI.
AGI, okay.
And it's something that, like, everyone in the AI world is talking about right now.
Okay, so it's not just about AI being good at specific things anymore.
Right.
It's about AI being able to think like us.
Yeah, potentially even better than us.
And make its own decisions.
Exactly. And with that level of intelligence come a whole bunch of ethical questions and potential risks.
Yeah.
We need to figure out how to make sure that if AGI happens, it's aligned with, like, human values.
Okay, well, how do we even do that? How do you program ethics into a machine?
Well, there's no easy answer.
Yeah.
It's complicated, but it starts with talking about it, being open, and working together.
Okay.
We need researchers, ethicists, policymakers, and regular people all working together to come up with safeguards and guidelines.
So it's not just about the tech itself.
No.
It's about the values that we put into it.
Exactly. And we can't wait until it's too late. We need to be proactive.
It's just like building a skyscraper. You don't wait until it's 50 stories high to start thinking about the foundation.
Exactly. We need to lay the ethical groundwork for AGI now before we get to a point where we can't change things. And if you want another AI dope deep dive, check this next video and ask yourself, how lucky are we to live in these AI dope times?